joins me. Who's your pick? A lot has been said about this match during the week. Time to find out who's right and who's wrong. English wins the first ruck contest. McRae in the thick of it as ever. Merritt, they've coughed it up. That hand pass was telegraphed. Caldwell, Martin. A second bounce. What's he got on offer? Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
The assignment is simple, and he makes no mistake.
It gives everyone a shot of confidence when one of your key forwards is able to hit the scoreboard early.
The Bombers have opened their account. English with a deft tap. Bontempelli is there. Bedendo. He's generally a good kick. Smith takes the logical option. Bedendo. Into the pocket he goes. McGrath had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Merritt, Stringer. They've worked it well. They'll need to be more careful than that. Desperate defence.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
The aerialist will battle for this ball. Merritt had his name written all over it. The Dogs guarding the corridor. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. Dale gets to the front spot. That was almost handed to him. It's a tough game. The defenders will be nervous. None of them could stop him. He read it superbly.
It'll be a good start if you can nail it.
He's a quality finisher, and that's more evidence.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Bombers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Bontempelli, the Dogs, not at their best so far. Ridley with a superb relieving mark at centre-half back. Redmond throws it on the boot. Stringer puts his head over it. He'll feel that one. Wright has a way of drawing the footy. Can he find a teammate? Shield fumbled it like a cake of soap. They've put themselves under pressure. Draper, 3 in a row coming up. What a patch they're having.
The Dogs might think about an early adjustment here. They are looking very vulnerable.
The Bombers are imposing their will on this contest. Punch clear. McRae, Clark thought his way through it. Hine wins it back. Great mark. Goes long. That's an impressive mark. They've got them on the overlap. Quality delivery by foot. Durham. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
Good teams need goal-kicking midfield, and he's certainly one of those.
So the underdog throwing down the gauntlet. You can see their belief growing. Can't afford to give it back in the corridor. Durham. That won't make the distance. Stringer gets to the drop, and they'll get the goal in the end.
To say there are some alarm bells ringing is an understatement. They're not working hard enough.
It's on the way. Good-looking kick. He's dogged it.
That's tremendous play, not only to win the ball, but to navigate a tough set shot. He'll be brimming with confidence.
The big men fly. Merritt feeling the heat. Sartis under pressure. He's wrapped up.
It's a hot footy today.
Kicks laterally. Dale has found some space. Doesn't often waste it. Johannesson marks. Will he go the bomb? Smith. He's been busy so far. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Waitman somehow released the ball. He's besieged. Vandermeer. It's a goal.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
They've broken the run of goals at the other end, but they need a run of their own now. Cop some unwanted attention. Durham in the right spot. Caldwell, terrific tackle. Shield sets sail for home, and he has delivered.
If they keep getting this kind of supply, the scoreboard's going to get real ugly.
They are giving them a hiding so far, but there's still time for them to turn it around. Wright is always dangerous inside 50. Stringer met solidly. A few hearts in mouths for a moment or two. Good ruck work. Caldwell fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Poor hand pass there, and we've got a throw in. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
The Dogs look rattled. They'd do well to play a bit of possession footy here, slow the game down for the next little bit.
Under pressure.
That's strange. They forget where he was.
Dale to bring it in. English. Strong grab. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. Bad error there. Bedendo reads the play so well. Ugelhagen got to the right position and hung on. That's a good option, and this looks promising. McRae going at his first, and he's got it.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Dogs are just hanging in there, but they need to string some goals together. Smith, he put himself in the line of fire. Draper, might be time for one more score here. Setterfield wants to take the game on. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
That was a promising build-up and deserved a better finish.
Daniel with the footy. Richards marks in the back pocket. Dangerous place to turn it over. Closed him down. Langford breaks the line. It's there.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Bombers look keen to atone for last week's loss. English palms it down. Here's a chance to get it forward. Daniel, can he be the fire starter? That's a strong mark. Quarter time, and one side will be happier than the other clearly, but there's a long way to go. Gary's with us again. What's on your mind, Gaz?
The Dogs were rattled in that first quarter. They'll need a strong response. They might think about turning to plan B, but I just wonder whether better execution of plan A is all that's required to get them back into the match.
Thanks, Gary, as we get going again. A good kick here, and they'll be in business. Draper gives the handball away. Bryan. Can anyone get to the drop zone? Jones marks, and this is in danger of becoming a rout.
Kicking at his first.
You can see their confidence growing. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in.
Lots to analyse, Gary. What stands out?
The Bombers are giving their forwards better supply, and those forwards are making it count on the scoreboard.
Bryan showing his skills. Draper, one behind.
If they can keep running and taking the game on, there's no reason why they can't create lots of opportunities in front of goal.
Daniel with the footy. The kick is precise. They'll contest in the centre square. McRae on a lead. Treloar normally delivers. McGrath clears the area. Bontempelli turns it over in the middle. Parrish, Caldwell. He's lost it. Bryan wins the hard ball. He's stopped in his tracks. The umpire says he had no prior. The two big men do battle. He ran into a brick wall. Daniel popped up out of nowhere. Caldwell is cool under pressure. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? Langford, not a lot of space to work with. Bontempelli, that's good work rate. The Dogs might be able to start something. Richards, he's everywhere at the moment. McLean. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Shield takes an excellent grab. The Bombers are playing some great footy. Martin is hard to beat one-on-one. They've got winners all over the park. Keith doesn't want to turn it over there. Smith. Can he hit a target? Hine reads the ball so well. Look at the distance on that hand pass. They've got time to put the kettle on. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
This deserves a goal. Should be a goal.
Struck it well. No problems there.
The Bombers have come looking for a percentage boost. They are real hungry today.
It's been quite a turn-up. What a first half we've seen. English wins it down. Shield, Setterfield. The Bombers can smell blood. Good disciplined defence. Langford. That could be a goal-saving tackle. Bedendo uses the body well. By hand. McRae. Quick kick towards centre half forward. McLean has a vice-like grip. Lays it off. Dale. Finally, they go inside 50. Shield had some assistance. Bryan. English runs onto it. He'll be sore in the morning.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
His field kicking is normally first rate. Gardner with the big fist. Parrish. Sartis running in support. Wright. Clever handball. Langford. I don't think he meant to smother it. Stringer. He's on song today, but he's missed this one.
They did well to construct that shot at goal, but the inability to convert really let them down.
Daniel heads wide with the kick in. What can they muster from the back half? That sloppy play. Good tackle. Langford. It's there!
If you turn the ball over there, you've got to expect to pay the price.
The Dogs might need to crack open plan C in a minute. English got his palm to it. Shield. Durham takes the hand pass. Kicks inside the forward 50. Wright is so strong one-on-one.
He'd kick this more often than not.
It's on the way, and there's another nail in the coffin.
They want to get it in his hands as much as they can with finishing like that.
The Bombers are playing supreme footy at the moment. Can they keep it going? English with a deft tap. Setterfield. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Sloppy disposal and a turnover. That's poor play. Keith. Johannesson. Good vision there. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Durham. Gives it everything. Langford works hard to present. It's a tough game. Jones. It's a goal.
They're queuing up for goals now. This is a rout.
The Dogs need to pull their finger out. They've been poor. Bontempelli displaying great endeavour. Shield desperate to win it back. Langford takes the mark and can extend the margin. Right. It's a hot footy. Gardner in the pocket.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Bombers are employing a very simple formula. Win the ball, keep the ball, kick goals. I think today is more about how good they've been rather than how poor the opposition's been.
That's a bruising tackle.
Took too long there and coughs up what could have been a shot on goal.
Clark does well under pressure. Smith had his name written all over it. McRae, almost an accidental intercept. That 4-0 forward amounts to nothing. Blasts away. The Bombers have all the answers. Dishes it off. Setterfield. Attracted a crowd. Merritt. They're building something dangerous here. They cannot keep him quiet. Martin. He can smell a goal from a long way off, but his kick is astray.
An ugly-looking scoreboard should probably be looking even uglier.
Well, that was a fascinating first half, but there's still lots to play out as the players head from the field for a well-deserved break. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The Bombers will look to be ruthless in the second half and try to build their percentage as much as they can with the game already won. It's also important to ensure you finish off as you intend to start the following week.
We'll see how it plays out. Thanks, Gary. They're irrepressible at the moment.
He's rushed it behind for his own team.
Daniel brings it back in. Clark, all on his own. And they're out of trouble. Bontempelli read it well and claims the mark. Incisive handball. Daniel has brought his own ball. Crozier, and will have a throw in.
In a strange way, the game being over as a contest might just free them up. They've got nothing to lose from here.
Sweet wins it down. Smith, he's set upon. Well, that's not like him. Setterfield. Bedendo gets back and should repel. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Can he impose himself on the match? A promising build-up amounts to nothing. Shield. Smith mops that one up. They're a big chance here. That's generous, and this could hurt the other way. They're playing with purpose and poise. Durham, Shield, cops some unwanted attention. Bryan navigated the traffic. They might be caught out on the turnover. Daniel, what can he do with it? Crunching tackle. McRae in the centre square. Bontempelli going for territory. Zerk Thatcher takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. They're bloodthirsty today. Smith making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Playing for pride now. They've got a problem now. He's under close attention. Durham gathers it cleanly on the wing. Good build-up. He's suddenly a popular man. Right, penetrating ball. That's an impressive mark.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Can he pull a rabbit out of the hat? Yes, he can. What a goal!
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Bombers have winners everywhere and are basically doing as they please. Good penetration on the kick. Laverde is like the Rock of Gibraltar. And they're away. Kelly gets to the front spot. Slick hands. Setterfield. The Dogs have no answers. Durham got to the right position and hung on. Langford. Martin. Stringer. He's wrapped up.
Caught and the chance goes begging. Great defence.
Searching kick. McRae pushes into space and receives the footy. Dale. It's been that kind of day for them. Just has to hit a target. The Bombers have winners everywhere.
He doesn't miss many, so you wouldn't think this would pose any problems.
Drop punt. That'll be a goal. Never in doubt.
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The scoreboard's about to fall over. It's so lopsided. Bontempelli, he's run into trouble. That sloppy play and it could come back to bite.
The umpire says you had prior opportunity.
Probing ball. Merritt. Here's real danger now. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
He completely miscued that.
Can they get something going? Honours the lead. Good hands. Smith. That's skillful. Dale takes a beauty. Clark. He's got an option in the centre square. McRae on centre wing. Smith ignoring the corridor for now. Zerk Thatcher wins it back. Great mark. Goes the Torp. Right. That's an aggressive handball. Durham. Good luck catching him. He's already got one. Now he's got two.
A real opportunist goal there. He doesn't need a lot of the footy to make an impact.
The Bombers are irrepressible. What a day this is turning into for them. Terrific tackle. The kick was ill-directed. Durham. Daniel in heavy traffic. Why is he kicking it backwards? Gardner knew where the help was. Well played. His vision was excellent. Bontempelli. That's unusual. Durham. This would be a timely goal. The kick's a bit wonky. Away he goes. Daniel goes towards half-back. Little wonder they're getting smashed with kicking like that. He hasn't kicked it very well. Who's front and centre? And out it goes.
The Dogs have been enormously disappointing. I don't think the coach has any answers from what I can see.
Bryan showing his skills. Setterfield only a behind.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Dale heads wide with the kick in. Gets his kick despite the heat. Smith. That one was always his. Good handball. The Dogs should be able to clear now. He's kicked it high. Setterfield at half-back cuts them off. Big ball to be won here. Draper. Great body work. Inside 50 with the kick. Richards tries to spike it out of the danger zone. He'll field that one. The ump calls for the footy close to goal. Rucks go at it. Parrish got the handball away. Jones. 3/4 done, and this has been a real turn-up. I don't think anyone tipped it. Time for some more insights from Gary on the boundary.
The only interest left in this one is the final margin, unless something remarkable happens. When you're getting beaten like this, you've got to look for positives wherever you can find them. You can never just write a game off and say it's not our day. You have to get something out of it.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Heppel had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. This might be a chance for the high flyers. That's a strong mark. The Bombers are finishing with a wet sail. Defence 101 there. Daniel should be in the votes today. Bontempelli, what a hand pass. Dale, normally creative. Lace out, great footy. Heads for the pocket, well played.
He hasn't got his name on the goal scorers list yet. Here's a good chance.
He's got under that one. Thatcher got to the fall. Plays the percentages. Daniel got a fist in. Shield, so influential today. Treloar runs onto it. They'll compete inside the 50. Kelly gets the kick away. Treloar leading by example. Farms it out. Caldwell has it now on centre wing. He's caught. Durham leads his opponent. He hasn't struck that well at all. Time for the Crummers to go to work. Langford fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal.
Gets it to safety.
Dale brings it back in. Richards with a chance to run. Into the middle with the kick. Durham takes an excellent grab.
The Bombers are keen to make the absolute most of this, and why not?
The distance is the only problem. Second effort needed. Gardner saw that coming. No easy exit.
Danger averted. Frantic defence.
Daniel brings it back in. Smith wins the contest hands down. Delightfully done. He's got support. Well done. Clever kick. Kelly intercepts. He's been dispossessed.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
Feeds it out. Keith. I've liked his game today. Daniel. This is more positive. Treloar. The Dogs can build something here. He doesn't waste many. Thatcher handballs it to nobody. Clark gets there first. Daniel towards half forward with the kick. Johannesson turned over. He's lost possession. Shield affects the turnover. Not a lot of positives today. That's a fine mark in the back pocket, and they might have dodged a bullet. No short options, so he'll roost it long down the line. Caldwell, sweeping handball. Shield, is that holding the ball? McRae in the right spot at the right time. It's a hot footy. Caldwell, it's a tough game. Not sure who the target was. Couldn't keep it in. It'll be tossed back.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Bombers will take a lot of belief from this, not only because of the win, but the way they've gone about it. They put plans in place and executed.
I think he called for that. Heads towards the half-forward flank. Johannesson gives some ground with a handball. That'll work. Treloar cannot be deterred. Can they catch them out on the turnover? McGrath. The Bombers under great pressure. Met solidly. Kicks to a contest. Durham. What a game he's having. Smith. He's so good in close. Bontempelli bangs it long. Waitman is hard to beat one-on-one. Picking their way through. The kick was centimetre perfect. Who's at home? Shield. He'll work all day. You can't question his commitment. That might have been dropping the ball.
He had prior opportunity.
The defence has fallen down. Bontempelli is the target, and he marks.
His goal was so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Looking to pull one back, and that's exactly what he's done. Well played.
I think they were more worried about a couple of others and left him unattended. He'll be delighted if they keep doing that.
Bontempelli, Treloar. In the middle, McRae. Here's the vital kick inside the 50. Can they get themselves a consolation prize? Great play. Treloar in the clear and marks uncontested. He's got it.
I'll have to watch him more closely than that. He's deadly around goal.
The Dogs having a good patch. English with the tap. Bontempelli. He's stopped in his tracks. Johannesson. This is promising. Merritt got in the way. Draper. They're leading them a merry dance. Right. It's a high kick. A real rainmaker. The Bombers came away with a win. Too strong, too tough, and too good. We enjoyed bringing this match to you. Hope you enjoyed it too. We'll catch you again soon. A very good evening. I'm Anthony Hudson. We're live from Marvel Stadium. Daniel Harford is with me. Hello. All set now. Let's hope both teams have brought their A-game. The big men fly. Parrish will be important as always. Their appeals have fallen on deaf ears. Punch clear. Merritt. The Bombers should score here. Stringer had his name written all over it.
Just a question of whether the lead will be 6 points or 1.
This will open the scoring, and he does so with a goal.
That was reminiscent of Tony Plug-a-Lockett, the way he used his body. Then went back and put it straight through the middle.
The Bombers on the board early. Draper with the tap. He's run into trouble. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. The two big men do battle. Merritt. Can he hit a target? Leaves it behind. Right. Met solidly. Jones. Langford under pressure. It's a desperate tackle. Florence is calm in a crisis. Fox. Good kick. Parker has found some space. Ignoring the corridor for now. Merritt wins it back. Great mark. Looking to extend this margin. Draper takes a beauty. Can he find a teammate? Langford looms large as usual.
They've hit the ground running, and a goal here will give them a handy break.
He's a good set shot, and he's buried that one.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Bombers have kicked clear with 2 in a row. Rowbottom crosses the paint. Quality delivery by foot. Gives the handball away. Laddams throws it on the boot. Papley can go back and shoot at goal.
Relatively straightforward kick, but that's easy to say from here.
Drop punt looks good. He's got it.
They move that ball beautifully indeed. They're hard to defend at their skillful best.
The Swans have opened their account. Rucks go at it. Fox is cool under pressure. He's been busy so far. Papley wins the contest hands down. Goes laterally. Warner might be just outside his range. Almost an accidental intercept. He's made a hot start to this match. Sartis, Lloyd, gathers. Read it well and intercepted it on centre wing. Breaks the line. He's got under that one. McCartan tries to spike it out of the danger zone. And we'll have a throw in. Gary Lyon is with us. What do you make of this one, Gaz?
Both sides pride themselves on winning contested footy. There'll be no backward steps taken today.
Rowbottom. No easy exit. Dangerous place to turn it over. Sartis. Langford. One behind.
The Swans will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Lloyd to bring it back in. The kick was centimetre perfect. McCartan has pushed into space. Rowbottom. Strong grab. Normally delivers. Mills. Great hands there. Good vision there. Kicks to centre wing. Florence. Greg Williams would have been proud of that one. McInerney. Fox. He's got an option in the centre square. Mills. Keen to get the ball moving. Can they get 2 in a row? Redmond had the presence of mind to get to the dangerous spot. Merritt. He's wrapped up. The Bombers with a chance here. Into the middle with the kick. Langford. Kicks inside the forward 50. Needed to be clean and wasn't. Good thinking and good execution too. Laddams. Who's at home? Franklin is so strong one-on-one. Picking their way through. McInerney is the man on the spot and is marked.
He's not on the board yet. That should change here.
The aerialist will battle for this ball. Read it well and claims the mark.
These half chances can often be the difference.
Snap around the body. It's there.
He has produced a clinical finish there to cap off a terrific passage of play.
The Swans are back in business. McAndrew with the tap. Parker, that's a bruising tackle. We've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Bryan showing his skills. Merritt sets a task for the forwards. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Langford, desperate defence. Stringer, he's got it!
He managed to find some space in a dangerous position and made them pay for their loose checking.
The Bombers have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. Parker absorbs the pressure. They're going nowhere and will have a stoppage near the centre. Bryan looking for territory. Merritt, they're a big chance here. Good disciplined defence. Mills, will the umpire pluck a free kick? Lloyd gets there first. McAndrew. That's a quality hand pass. Gould, the Swans, moving the ball well. Takes the logical option. Parker running in support. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Bryan with the tap. Merritt. Can they find a late goal? Rampy claims a terrific contested mark at centre-half back. That's skillful. Rowbottom. Sweeping handball. Parker. A good kick here and they'll be in business. Franklin is like a magnet in that forward line.
This would give him a shot of confidence.
That's offline. Didn't really give it a chance.
Not a gimme goal, but probably should have been kicked nevertheless.
An absorbing first term comes to an end. This one looks like it'll be close. Time to check in with Gary.
A low-scoring affair so far. Hopefully both coaches will be more offensively minded now and try to generate some run and carry. Both sides are capable of hitting the scoreboard regularly, and it takes a different emphasis and some smarter decision-making to get that happening.
Thanks for those observations, Gary, as we get back underway. Bryan gets his hand to it. Setterfield. He'll feel that one.
Not sure there was much prior opportunity there.
That's almost worth a kick. McAndrew. Caldwell got in the way. Navigated the traffic. Parker delivers it inside 50. Can't take it. Goulden sets sail for home, and he is delivered.
Crafty forward play there. He reads the ball so well, and he's one of those who can hurt you without having big disposals.
Merritt under pressure. Martin, he's besieged.
The crowd cries ball and they get their wish.
Clever kick. McAndrew, dangerous to leave on his own. He might have done better. Gould. It's a high ball. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. And they're away. McAndrew making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Knew the tackle was coming. Gathers it cleanly on the wing. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
Sometimes footy comes down to who makes the fewest mistakes. That was a shocker.
Fox. He's kicked it high. Redmond at half-back cuts them off. Slick hands. Well played. His vision was excellent. Harassed into an error. McCartan clears the area. Right. He put himself in the line of fire. How will the umpire see this? Fox. And they're out of trouble. Parker. Great body work. Lays it off. Mills. Gould. Gets his kick despite the heat. Laddams. They're moving the footy quickly. Parrish accepted the invitation. Kelly can take some time and find the right option. Who will stand under that? Warner got a fist in. Caldwell. They'll compete inside the 50. Rampy wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. Gould can run, and that's a great hand pass. The Swans can build something here. Rowbottom has a vice-like grip. Searching kick. Heaney. Dishes it off. Rowbottom. The defenders will be nervous. He's plucked it and should have a shot.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
Kicks at goal, and that's travelling straight over the goal umpire's hat.
It's always good for the confidence to see that first shot go straight through.
The Swans are really taking it to them today. McAndrew punches it out of the ruck. Merritt, got to get it on quickly. Warner gets in the way. Hine. Lloyd in the centre square. What's he got on offer? Mills, happy to be patient and wait for an opening. Redmond with the big fist. Cops some unwanted attention.
The lift door's closed on him and he's gone.
He's generally a good kick. Papley has it at half forward. Feeds it out. Cunningham. That might attract a pack. McGrath is there to save the day. Doesn't often waste it. Franklin trying to bring the Crummers into play. Mills fighting tooth and nail not to give up a goal. Shield, an ill-directed hand pass. Laverde takes a potentially goal-saving mark on the last line of defence. He's under close attention. They've worked it well. Kelly leaves them in his wake. Finally, they go inside 50. Defence 101 there. Langford to level it up on the scoreboard. He's done just that.
They had to be patient, but they were able to pick their way through and eventually score.
Scores level. This is absorbing. Mills has brought his own ball. Lloyd, can he get a kick away? Comes over the top and holds on. They'll bide their time. Lloyd kicks laterally. Heaney can just about go all the way. Rowbottom, he's caught. Heads long towards goal. He's got the distance, but not the accuracy.
A fine passage of play, didn't get the finish it deserved.
Away he goes. Redmond brings it back in. Who's front and centre? McAndrew, Rampy. Delivers to centre half forward. Papley had his name written all over it. Towards the goal mouth. Franklin! Gary Ablett Sr., eat your heart out.
Forwards dream of these shots.
This should not be a problem, and it isn't.
If they can continue to move the ball like that, they'll be hard to stop.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. Solid tackle. Hine. He ran into a brick wall. Lloyd, desperate to win it back. He's hit up the lead. McAndrew. The defence has fallen down. Quality delivery by foot. That's an aggressive handball. Well done. He's everywhere at the moment. Goulden takes a beauty.
For a bit of breathing space at half-time.
He's the right man to have it, and he's delivered.
2 scoring shots, 2 goals. He'll be happy with that.
The Swans didn't get off to a great start, but they've righted the ship and will be confident of going on with the job. Gary's back. What's caught your eye, Gaz?
The Swans will not care one bit that this game has been dour and lacking in goals. They're in front, and that's all that matters. So expect them to continue to bring the hard, defensively minded edge that's earned them this lead.
Good on you, Gary. Thank you. Bryan, can he impose himself on the match? Merritt, Draper, had some assistance. Langford can get it and go. He's off target.
Seemed like the defenders got a bit lost there, and they were lucky not to give up a goal.
Lloyd brings it back in. He had one job, and he made a meal of it.
He's goalless so far, but this would be a great way to get on the score sheet.
Bombs it in. Bryan farms it out. Draper. It's a desperate tackle. They want ball, but they're not going to get it. Good ruck work. He's not one to take a backward step. They ask the question, but the umpire will have it. It's been a great duel between the two big men. Stringer. We will do it all again.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Defence isn't just about the people playing in the back line anymore. Coaches demand all their players work hard defensively, and we're seeing that today.
Langford, he's missed.
He's having a good match, but his kicking at goal is really letting him down.
Lloyd with the footy. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card. What a hand pass. Rowbottom. Time to measure the kick. Ridley takes an excellent grab. I've liked his game today. Hind. Just has to hit a target. Right. Is so strong one-on-one.
Goals have been tough to come by. Got to make the most of your opportunities.
He struck it well. It'll go close.
They're missing some opportunities and it could really come back to bite.
Come on, umpire. Surely that didn't warrant a 50. Lloyd tasked with the kick in. That's an impressive mark. Towards full forward. Parker gets to the front spot.
Must kick goal in a close match.
This for 3 on the trot, and he steers it through.
So important to get reward for effort. On that occasion, the finish matched the quality of the work upfield.
The Swans, with 3 in a row now, they're playing well. Papley, Parker. It's a tough game. Kelly met solidly. Warner, Goulden got to the right position and hung on.
This is what he gets paid to do, kick these goals.
He doesn't miss many of these, and he hasn't missed that one.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the premiership quarter.
They've got some real momentum now and will be hard to stop. Shield closed him down. Parker, Lloyd, that's good vision. Fox. By hand, Cunningham. Is anyone home? Shield. Some people can't kick that far. Caldwell. Just try to get it forward under pressure. Cunningham. They're playing with purpose and poise. Outbodies his opponent and took a ripper. Delivers it inside 50. Rowbottom is hard to beat one-on-one. Good hands. Cunningham. Hurried kick goes very wide. Fox has bobbed up. He hasn't struck that well at all. Redmond in the pocket. Shield.
Pushing and paid.
Bangs it long. The coach will start pulling out hair in a minute. Delightfully done. Cunningham. The Swans are red hot at the moment. Fox. Is that 50? Yes, it is.
I wouldn't put this past him. I've seen him do it before.
Tries to bend this one back, but not enough.
Some good work to create that shot on goal, but unfortunately, the finish let them down.
He stopped in his tracks. Handballs it to nobody. They've put themselves under pressure. Mills. Ball spills free in the tackle. This will be another one. Oh, they can do no wrong.
The Bombers are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Swans have come with a rush, and they might be unassailable soon. Merritt mops that one up. Fox should have done better. Constanti! Great hands there.
Well, there's one side working hard at the moment, and the other side just sitting back waiting for their teammates to do the work.
Looks good. He steered it through.
If this league grows any bigger, we might see some heads start to drop.
The Bombers are right on the ropes now. The big men fly. Warner, he'll be sore in the morning. They might be a little unlucky not to be rewarded. It was a fine tackle. Bryan has rucked tirelessly. Parker, that was almost handed to him. Umpire's ball as we near three-quarter time. Rucks go at it. He's run into trouble. Rinse and repeat. Bryan with a deft tap. Parrish. They're playing for keeps. We've got another stoppage.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
The Bombers aren't doing their forwards any favours here. It might be time for the coach to switch things up.
Hine on the same page as his ruck. Gets the kick away. They've given it back. Terrific forward pressure. You can see their confidence growing. That's a strong mark. Good handball. Bad error there. Spills out in the tackle. They'll need to be more careful than that. Three-quarter time and an upset is brewing. How's your tipping going?
Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Bombers need a good start if they're going to get back into the game. These first few minutes will be vital. They'll need to hit every contest with full force and make sure that they take the right options with ball in hand. It's tempting to take lots of risk when you're a fair way behind, but you've still got to be smart and think clearly.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Caldwell cops some unwanted attention. They're still cracking in hard, deep into this match. Punch clear. Warner got the handball away. Parker, they're irrepressible at the moment. Goulden in the middle. That sloppy play, and it could come back to bite. Stringer gets to it first. Gould, ever reliable. On centre wing, they'll sweep this ball forward. Box, that one was always his. He might have thought about the corridor. Goulden on a lead. Who was he aiming for? One of the few times they've missed the target. Good-looking kick. Merritt is a dynamo, and they're away. It's hard to find a winner for them today. Cunningham. Crunching tackle.
That's holding the footy.
Can he be the fire starter? Time for the Crummers to go to work. No easy exit. Florence, the Swans, finishing strongly. Ridley intercepts. Looking to peg one back. Gould. Bit of a nothing kick. Papley. They can smell victory. Bryan picks off the pass. They need to hit the scoreboard here. It's a poor entry. A waste, really. Lloyd out of the congestion. Rampy gets a good bounce. The Swans look well drilled. Caldwell wins it back. Great mark. Can they keep the footy this time? Cunningham thought his way through it. Goulden. Can they get another one? Papley lurking menacingly. Takes the responsibility. Just needs to finish. Finish he does.
If there were any doubts before, there aren't now.
The Swans have got it on their terms. Parker, he's suddenly a popular man. Kicks inside the forward 50. Ridley showing why he's such a good defender. This might be a chance for the high flyers. Not a lot of positives today. Langford uses the body well.
To give the faithful something to cheer about.
Up and under. It's there.
Marks inside 50 are worth their weight in gold when you go back and convert the goal.
The Bombers haven't played great footy, but they're hanging in there. Sartis heads for full forward. Gould. The Swans can smell blood. Rowbottom has a vice-like grip. The Bombers are chasing tail. Papley read it well and claims the mark. Short pass, looks good. McInerney delivers it inside 50. Franklin is the man on the spot and is marked.
A question of accuracy, and he should be able to answer in the affirmative.
He's normally dependable, and he is this time.
He's usually very accurate, and that was no exception. Great play.
The Swans are looking irresistible. Laddams showing his skills. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? And we will do it all again. The two big men do battle. Good ruck work and good roving too. Sartis, he's wrapped up.
Ball, cries the crowd, and the umpire agrees.
The Swans are playing some great footy. Turned over on centre wing. Look at the distance on that hand pass. Inside 50 with the kick. Rampy wins the contest and can relieve the pressure. They've got winners all over the park. Laddams. And that's a letdown. Keen to get the ball moving. Kicks to space. Hine leading by example. He's caught. Right. It's a hot footy. Caldwell was committed to the contest. This is promising. Big chance here if he can steady himself. Great play. McCartan. The Bombers have denied them the corridor. Mitchell made that kick look good. He doesn't waste many. Quality delivery by foot. The Swans continue to do as they wish. Rowbottom wins the contest hands down. They're huffing and puffing. Comes over the top and holds on.
Kicking at his first.
They're running rings around them. Reed can go back and shoot at goal.
It's all just a bit easy at the moment. They're getting the ball inside 50 under not nearly enough pressure.
Reed has one already. Now it's two.
A classic case of a forward finishing off the good work upfield.
The 4 points have been gone for a while, but this is hurting their percentage too. They're putting on a clinic. They're leading them a merry dance. The Swans have dispatched their opposition with relative ease. They'll face sterner tests than that. That's it from us. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you again soon.